Yo, I lost the clip when I was packing to move. Now I have to hold my microphone like, I don't know, like it's a lollipop or something. And every time I do this, I think lollipop. But it's not. I missed the clip. Oh well, I'll just get another one. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to Mutable Magic. This channel, yeah, here we talk viral social media videos, viral social media phenomena, and we try to find ourselves in that. Like, am I better than this? Is this crazy? Can I learn something?
All right, wise guy. It's about time you learned something about women.
Is this useful? We are here to answer all those questions. But today we're doing reading, writing, arithmetic because I enjoy it. And
I give everybody what they want.
if you're back, I think you enjoy it too. And if you're new, I think you will enjoy it and you'll be back.
Please come back.
What we do with reading, writing, arithmetic is I go hunting in social media and I find topics with questions or concerns that have gone viral. If the comments have been turned off, even better, because it means that, it's wild, yeah? And we take the top 10 rated comments. This can be likes, loves, angries, anger. Anger is a valid reaction. It's a reaction. It's a healthy reaction. Even sad ones. And I care about you. Here's a hug.
I don't care. I don't care.
I care about you. Here's some pine cones on a stick.
Reactions. And we go through them here and we see if we can learn something, if we discover something, if we've been entertained, or wow, glad it's not me. It's all valid here. So let's do some reading, writing, arithmetic. But first, listen to this.
Hey ladies, I've started dating a man recently, 2 months ago, and he seems like he's resistant to any form of criticism or me expressing my upset regarding anything he does. We've only had 2 minor arguments so far, which I feel are constantly being out of proportion in a very punitive way on his end. The first one involved traveling. We'd planned to fly to Dubai this month and he said he would book the following week. The week came and he never brought it up. I confronted him and he got upset and he said that he is no longer willing to travel with me if I'm going to be upset for not doing things in his own time. It wasn't like I didn't respect his timing at all. It was that he had said he would book it that week and it did not happen that upset me. So I expressed that and he said we were not going to travel together again. I respected his decision, booked a trip to Dubai myself as I was really invested by then, and we proceeded with getting to know each other. He later told me that he booked a trip with his friends and said I was cool and never brought it up again. Lately, I noticed he's been spending his weekends partying with his boys and he makes it up to me by seeing me during the week, as we don't live far from each other, but during the week there isn't much to do, so we just end up hanging out at mine. I don't like that, as I like to do activities with my partner or whoever I'm dating, and he does too, but it looks like he only enjoys that with his friends. I noticed, but I did not want to bring it up and I didn't want him getting upset again. A few days ago, he proposed that we meet at a restaurant and I finished work, made my way there. Throughout the day, he kept moving the time we were supposed to meet for dinner and I understood and was fine with it as I was still at home. We eventually agreed for 8 p.m. and I left out. The journey was an hour and a half from my house, so I made sure I got there on time. Guys, I get there at 8 and this guy tells me he won't be there till 9:15. Now that he was supposedly stuck in traffic. Didn't sound like he was in traffic during the call. I obviously got upset because it would have meant that I would have had to wait around for that long, over an hour, when I had already left out early to begin with just to make it. He even lives closer to the restaurant than I do. I expressed to him that I was irritated and this guy blocked me on everywhere. Was I in the wrong? I can't be with someone who always gets mad at me or gives me the silent treatment each time they get upset, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I feel feel like I'm being gaslighted.
Should we even bother with relationships anymore? I mean, how are people communicating? How are people approaching relationships with any good faith and any goodwill at all? Because, like, from what this lady is saying, she can't even express a dissenting or different opinion without this man acting weird, without this man going overboard or just acting like he doesn't like her. Does he even like her? I was thinking when I was reading all this, I was thinking, sis, does this man like you? Does he like women? You know, why are you with him? Why are you even continuing? And why are you gaslighting yourself? That's what I thought. Why are you gaslighting yourself? He takes a tiny misunderstanding and he flips it to astronomical proportions, and he revenges, if I can use that word, in a way that is nasty and toxic, and got me asking on your behalf, why is he here? Why are you there? Move, damn it.
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
You know, so I don't know. These were my initial thoughts before I even got to the comments, but let's get to the comments. Let me give you bingo numbers. Let me give you your pony numbers. Those of you who like to play games of chance. Let me give you the numbers that you can use. They're good. They're lucky. Yeah. There's mutable magic here. Catch the magic.
Do you believe in magic?
Use these numbers on the ponies or the horses or whatever you bet on, whatever games you play. These are good numbers. Let's get to them. 163, 104, 108, 87, 69, 46, 40, 31, 10, 27, 9. These are the highest rated reactions and comments in the comment section. Unfortunately, the comments were not turned off, so this wasn't wild. This wasn't a zoo. This wasn't a bunch of wild opinions that you wonder, how was this person thinking? How did they arrive at this conclusion? But let's get right into them and see what these ladies advise this lady. Yep, let's get right to it. 163 ratings. Leave, boo. He's starting that manipulation tactic early. It's already giving toxic, and y'all are only 2 months in. Block him back and keep it pushing. That's 163. What's the next rated 104 comment saying? 2 months and y'all planning trips.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, magic of editing. Yeah, you see that? Like, like pensive, like, really? You're planning trips 2 months in? Okay. This is a prime example of women rushing into stuff without fully vetting. Some people in this group needs therapy or teaching on how to vet properly. I'd sign up for that class, okay? Not only people in that group, which I'm in, but in real life, I'd sign up for that class, yeah. Girl, leave that man alone and move around and figure out why you get so invested so quick. Now, this is good advice actually, because, whoa, this big paragraph is about stuff that's happening 2 months in, planning a trip to Dubai and that kind of thing. 2 months in, I'm packing a sleepover bag, right? 2 months in, we're doing a road trip to Germany and going shopping. Stuff is cheaper in Germany, right? That's what I'm doing 2 months in. Dubai, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe fiance things?
I'm a fiance.
Or at least 6 months in, you know, if we're so eager, the beaver, to be traveling together. Yeah, this lady, 104 ratings, loves and likies, has a point, right? It's a little bit too soon, you know, for them to be planning all these things and for her to be so invested in this man writing us a big paragraph. 108 reactions says, 2 months, everybody's going on about the 2 months. 2 months, you should still be in the honeymoon phase. That's a word. He's not even trying to impress you. He's got to go. I agree though. I agree. I'm enjoying the repetition of the 2 months, you know, for emphasis. The repetition just keeps driving it home, that it's too early to be this invested. It's too early for him to be manipulating and toxic. It's too early for him to be acting like he's a husband of 20, 25 years, not even trying to impress her, you know, blocking her and changing up plans and that kind of thing. I agree. These are good numbers. And at 87, did I give you 87? I don't remember. Did I give you 87?
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
Well, 87's coming up right here. It's saying, don't get into the habit of collecting red flags, sweetheart. I love this group. I love this. This is good advice. I don't know what you're thinking. Let's go to the next lot of numbers. Next slide. Okay, we're at 69, 46, 40, and 31. Mama, it was a blessing in disguise. He showed you who he was early. Again, there's the time ticker counter again. 2 months. That's what the first slide was saying. The first lot of very high rated reactions kept saying 2 months. And this lady is saying early. 46 ratings, likes and love says, I'd stop dating him. Shouldn't be this challenging. For real though. For 2 months, this challenge is a headache. This is, I don't know, it's more consistent with 7-year itch marriages. You know what I'm saying? When people are trying to decide, do we stay married or not at the 7-year mark, round about the 7-year mark, not 2 months into dating. What the hell?
What the hell?
Ew. 40, right? We're on 40 now. Says he's definitely toxic, but you have some attachment style issues. Let's go back to the first lot of comments where the one lady was saying that we all need therapy in this group. Some of us, I sign off. Yeah, we need therapy. We need to learn how to vet properly. Yeah, because she's bringing in the attachment style angle where this man might be avoidant, maybe the worst type of avoidant there is, the dismissive avoidance, and she might be anxiously attached, right? Which is why she's so quick to invest in herself, pretty much going with a stranger. He's a stranger, going to Dubai with a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's probably a wildly dismissive avoidant raised by wolves, and she's an anxious, the worst type of anxious attached type of person. This is a good point about attachment styles though, because now she's holding on to something that really shouldn't be held on to and doesn't want to be held on to. And she's writing paragraphs in the group about this. But some of us are here learning from this gossip, right? We're learning about attachment, we're learning about vetting, we're learning that we need therapy. Not that we're learning that we need therapy. There's the echo. The universe is echoing that we need therapy, and that's a good investment in ourselves.
Can you help me?
Constantly avoiding topics, not to make him upset, that's anxious, right? That's standard abuse dynamics. Leave him alone. 40 should be rated higher up. It should have 796 lovies and likies, don't you think? Last one on this slide has 31 likes. These are just likes. Magic of editing, you'll see. So you don't value yourself, huh? You know what you need to do. Short, sweet, and straight to the point. Let's go to the next slide. And this is the last slide, by the way. So it's 10, 27, and 9. Perfect. At 10, lovies and likes. No, you're not. Move on. He was playing in your face. It's better to leave sooner than later if it's bothersome and hurting. But honey, you deserve better. She kind of does. Yeah, if she can take herself to Dubai like that, I think she deserves better. She really does deserve better. She's a woman who can hold her own, just needs to take that energy and bring it to her relationships maybe, right? Okay, baby. Okay, she goes from honey to baby in the comment with 27 reactions. Baby, this is a lot of drama for 2 months. It's the 2-month counter again. He doesn't sound right. The universe has spoken, right? The universe has spoken. The whole 2 months, the reminder of 2 months, all over in all these comments, these top rated comments, is the universe just saying, I don't want this drama for you. And if I did, it would be too soon. Too soon. This is the honeymoon stage. Why isn't he impressing you? Why is he's chilling with his boys? Why is he doing that? Nah, the universe has spoken. Let's go to comment with 9 ratings, right? This will be the last one. There's no winning with people who feel you're attacking them when you express your feelings about crap they did or didn't do. Woo, that's a word. That's a word. When I tried to express my feelings with an ex of mine, he gaslit the hell out of me. It was awful. I hate gaslighters.
You're 12/17's oldest little.
Take accountability, damn it. You should be in the honeymoon phase. This is the second comment about the honeymoon phase of your relationship. You're not. Get out now before it turns into a nightmare. Sis, and it did. It already is a nightmare. She's written a paragraph. It's too early to be writing. How do you write a paragraph at 2 months in? What you gonna do at 7 years? My good God, she's gonna be writing Lord of the Rings sized trilogies. Type of posts in Facebook groups, right? Nah. I think the consensus is in. The consensus is no. No, sis, leave this man where you found him. Leave him be. If needs be, just take another trip to Dubai or the Victoria Falls or somewhere by yourself. And let's prioritize learning how to vet people. Let's prioritize learning not to collect red flags. Let's prioritize leaving at the first red flag, right? Because where does he get the audacity, the guts, and the unmitigated gall to be creating this toxic environment where she can't even ask him about something because he's gonna block her, because he's gonna change his mind, because he's gonna gaslight her? Enough. 2 months is a long time. And I've heard it twice. Okay, that's an expression. I heard it at the cellular level.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Repeated many times that this is 2 months. It's too early for this. This is 2 months. Why isn't he impressing you? This is 2 months. He's fired his representative already and he's showing you his real and true self, ugly colors. Get to stepping, sis. I agree. I think there was wonderful consensus here. Maybe that's why the comments were not turned off. It was constructive. It was good advice. And I'm hoping that our sis takes herself first to therapy and then books another trip to another awesome place by herself and enjoys the time there and unwinds and refreshes and comes back to the dating game.
Your game absolutely sucks!
With everything that she can bring to it. I don't know. I enjoy reading and learning, reading, writing, arithmetic. How did you find this video? If you liked it, hit like, hit subscribe. Come back for another lesson. School is never out on this page. This is Mutable Magic. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.